Hey, what's up, guys? Um, no singing this time around for the AJ victory, but congrats to AJ on winning his fourth belt. He now has the WBO, IBO, WBA, and IBF heavyweight titles. But this was an underwhelming fight, man. It was a disappointing fight. I could not come on in an exciting mood, or, happy. Nothing like that, man. Even though my guy won, it was um, it did not live up to the hype. It was disappointing. Um, it was not a great performance from AJ or from Joseph Parker. These rounds were very close, hard to judge. Just a kind of a hard fight to watch. The referee was bizarre, and I don't know, man. It was not a great fight. Um, Joseph Parker, man, I think he was begging to get knocked out, man. You know, he had his left hand down by his knee pretty much the whole fight. And I'm calling in the first, second round. I'm like, he gonna get knocked out because his hand too low. And where was AJ, man? He was not pulling the trigger. You know, where were the 1-2s? Where were the straight rights, man? Where were the power punches and knockout punches, man, to get this guy out of there? Didn't see it. Did not see it. He was showing too much respect, and Joseph Parker was showing too much respect also. Where was the Joseph Parker who fought Huey Fury, man? Who, as I said, was willing to walk through hell to keep his world titles. Kept coming forward on the big guy. He was not coming forward in this fight. He was content being on the back foot, being at the end of AJ's punch the entire fight, man. And and he's fighting. In the UK, AJ is the home fighter, and he expecting to win the fight that way, the way he fought on a decision or some shit, man. He was not going for a knockout. He was not aggressive at all, man. Hell, to be blunt about it, it seemed like he was just content going the distance, man, not getting knocked out. That seemed like he was very happy to just show up, collect a big check, and not get knocked out, man. And I hate to accuse a guy of doing that, but I didn't see no big effort to win. I didn't. Not from Joseph Parker, man. So these guys, man, it was a disappointing fight, man. And let me give you my scorecard. The way I saw the fight, not one of my best scorecards, man. I had a bunch of even rounds, because it was too close to call, man. It was like punch for punch. Both guys were best. Both guys would maybe land a significant punch in a round, and that'd be about it. So hard to score, man. First round, 10-9 Joshua, close round. Joshua won at end with body shots. And by the way, let me just go ahead and say up front, I did not give Joseph Parker one round. Not one single round. All right. Round 2, 10-9 Joshua, another close round. Rights from Parker are not landing. Josh landed most flush punch of the round. Round 3, 10-10. Both men landed flush once in the round. Round 4, 10-9 Joshua. Clear Joshua round. Landed on Parker numerous times throughout the round. Round 5, 10-10. Both men landed a good punch in the round. Not as flush as it originally looked. Round 6, 10-10. Most action in the fight. Both had success. Round 7, 10-10. Too close to call. Round 8, 10-9 Joshua. Landed flush and appeared to hurt Stone Parker with a left hook. Round 9, 10-10. Round 10, 10-9 Josh. Round 11, 10-9 Josh. Round 12, 10-9 Josh. And that came out to a 120-113 scorecard for me, man. A 7-point victory. All right. I was not proud of that scorecard, after I added it up, I didn't give Joseph Parker one round, and I see him put forth the effort, coming forward, taking over on Anthony Joshua, man, to give him a round. I didn't. And I felt bad about my scorecard. But these were the official cards, and it made me not feel so bad. There was two 118 to 110 scorecards. That was an 8-point victory. And a 119-109 scorecard. I believe that was Steve Weisfield. I think. So that was a 10-point victory. 8-point and 10-point. I had 7 points. So, I like my scorecard better because, it showed a closer fight than what the official judges had, and I viewed it as being a closer fight with all the even rounds. Even though Anthony Joshua won and Joseph Parker lost, man. Neither guy put forth their best effort, in my opinion. Joseph Parker certainly did not deserve to walk away with the victory. AJ showing the guy too much respect, not really going for the knockout, not throwing the power right hand when the guy had his left hand down by his knee the whole fight. I thought he was begging to get knocked out, man. And AJ did nothing about it, man. Was too tentative, showing the guy too much respect, man. So underwhelming fight, man. It had a big fight atmosphere. As the day was going on, I was getting more excited about the fight. But, it was very underwhelming, man. Very disappointing. I lived up to the hype. I would have, it would have been better if it would have been some knockdowns or a stoppage, something along those lines, man. But, it was kind of a technical and a tactical fight. So, and after the fight, AJ was calling for Wilder. They asked what he wanted next. He said he wanted Deontay Wilder next. And Eddie, they talked to Eddie, and Eddie he cut a promo on Deontay Wilder, man. Said that he pulled out. That he could have been there tonight, but he pulled out, and that they didn't want to fight. Comment on the number of people that he's fighting in front of in the States, and as opposed to what they're doing in the UK. And they said that they would knock Wilder out, both Eddie and AJ. And where was Deontay Wilder, man? What was his response tonight? I'll tell you what his response was. That was his response. Silence. Because he did not show up, man. All time stupid move, man. The mood, the atmosphere, in the aftermath of that fight, the way they was calling the guy out, the way the commentator was asking questions about Deontay Wilder, man. You think they would have kept him on the outside of the ring? They would let him in the ring. They would let him in the ring, man. So he blew it, man. He could have responded. He either could have responded in the ring, on the mic, face to face, or if for some reason they were keeping him out the ring, which I doubt they would have done, he would have been on a telecast talking to millions of people. And that would have spread. It would have been online everywhere, for people to hear. So, Deontay Wilder, man, I don't know what he was thinking, or what, if somebody whoever advised him to do this, or if it was his, himself who made the decision. I don't know, man, but it was an all-time terrible decision, man. He could have been right there, man. His face could have been seen. He could have been heard. He could have cut a promo. He could have responded to Eddie. He could have responded to AJ face to face. And where was he? I checked his Twitter before doing this video. He had not sent out any tweets, man. His last tweet was like 6 hours ago. He apologizing to people in the UK for not coming, and he going around to the fight hypes and the Dante's Bias Nation and the TBV, and he going to all these places, man. IFL doing separate interviews. The number of views and hits on those interviews, man, pale in comparison big time to what he could have done this week and tonight. in front of 80,000, in front of millions watching around the world. You know, he blew it, man. More people, more casuals would have heard, man. The places he going talking to, that's hardcore shit. You know, he wants to reach the masses, man, the casuals. You know, get them involved, get them interested in the fight, man. And where was he? You know, somewhere in the States, man. You know, sitting on his ass, man. So terrible all time bad move, man. He run these guys down, man. They roll up the red carpet for him, man. You know, he could have made his name himself, could have made himself bigger, man. Hell, probably could have made terms for the fight, agreed to terms, man. Had a talk with Eddie, and shit, that shit could have been worked out, man. You know, so yeah, I think that was the most excitement of the night, man. Hearing Eddie cut that promo on Deontay Wilder, man, and hell, he was being nice about it, man. He could have used worse language than he did. You know, could have been more rough with the guy. So, you know, if that's gonna be the next fight, you know, hey, bring it on, man. Why not? I'm pretty sure since AJ's calling for it, I'm pretty sure that's probably what's gonna happen, man. You know, sucks for Dillian White, but I think it's easy to assume, you know, that AJ will get, you know, the preference over Dillian, you know, with Eddie in making the fight. So, you know, plus that's the bigger money maker, man. So, you know, why not, man? Let's go ahead and make it next, and it'll be at the end of the year, man. So, I think that's what's gonna happen, man. Since everybody seems to be calling for it, man, why not? You know, let's go ahead and make it happen. Because they both take other fights, man. Somebody get knocked out or some shit, or lose, and that'll be millions of dollars just gone, man, ruined, you know. So, and finally, AJ, they was talking about AJ fighting in America, and he said no, saying that, you know, he wants to stay in the UK, you know, because people from the UK always had to travel to the States, to Vegas, all this and that, man. You know, I think I can speak on behalf of his American fans, man. At some point, you know, you need to come to the U.S., man. Hell, I personally probably will not be showing up to the fight, but you know, as world champion, man, like you need to travel, man. You know, and this is definitely one of the places you need to come, the U.S. So, yeah, to make your name bigger here, man, and hell, maybe go to some other countries too, man. But yeah, he needs to branch out, man. Even though I know they're doing, I mean, amazing business in the UK, man. Amazing business. You know, great atmosphere, man. But you know, he needs to. He got out and travel, man. Hell, Billy Joe went to Canada and fought David Lemieux, so you know why he can't come to America and fight somebody. You know, so you know, don't disappoint your fans in America and other countries, man. Get out, you know, and have a fight. So, but I think that's it, guys, man. Just a kind of disappointing, underwhelming fight, man. You know, no over the top celebration or singing from me tonight, man. You know. And you know, I did not bet this fight, and of course I didn't do a pre-fight, but I was looking at the odds, man, and the only things that I would have bet on and I would have won, but I didn't play them, was I would have played the fight to either start the 5th or the 6th round. I think the 5th was it was a minus three something, 340 something, I think. And then I think starting the 6th was like a minus 220 something, I believe. You know, so you know, I thought you know, surefire winners and you know, decent odds, man. And sure enough, either one would have won. So the fight went 4-12. So I think that's it, guys. You know, let me know what you think, man. But again, underwhelming, disappointing fight. You know, hopefully AJ's next fight will be more exciting, man. And you know, maybe hopefully the Wilder fight will happen, man. So, and let's see what he has to say next. But really, I'm kind of burnt out on Wilder, man, because he ruined it, man. Could have been an amazing moment tonight. Hell, it definitely would have been better than the fight for sure. You know, whether he was just standing on the outside or whatever, man. But you know, they would have let the guy in, man. From the move that I saw, you know, they would have let the guy in, man. No problem. So he blew it big time, man. He blew it. He blew it. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think, man. And I'll check in with y'all soon, man. Thanks for watching.